Okay, so now we're going to get started with San Juan Bautista City Council. John Freeman, thank you for joining us. So first off, let's start off by you telling us a little bit about yourself and what your campaign is about.
My name is John Freeman. I'm running for City Council of San Juan Bautista. I worked in the industrial water treatment field for almost 20 years for a company called Calgon Water Management Division. It gave me the ability to both understand the technical aspects of water systems. I then worked for a company called Romic Environmental in the Bay Area. We were the largest solvent recycler on the West Coast. I was in middle management, maybe upper management. I'm the incumbent as a city council person, and I've been extremely active and promoted many and passed many resolutions that have helped our city. Thank you for putting on this forum to the San Benito Business Council.
Thank you for that. What do you consider to be the most pressing issue affecting San Juan Bautista?
It's very simple, especially for me. It's water, 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 and more water. I was elected 4 years ago, and I found out that the situation was actually worse than I thought. And I thought it was pretty bad when I went in. We have problems in both in both our makeup water, or i.e. drinking water. As some of you may know, we twice had the state water board put a no drink order on our system because of high nitrates. We are now in negotiations with the West Hills water treatment plant run by the county water board to bring in the same type of water the city Hollister gets to our city. So that will be the problem. But meanwhile, our sewer system has been violating the state discharge limits for the past 20 years. And let me repeat that, past 20 years. So the state water board is kind of really upset at us. I participate in a phone call with them every other week. We are working on a master water plan, which I recommended 4 years ago, the very first day I took office. It finally came to fruition about 9 months ago. The city council accepted the plans late last month, and we will be working on through those plans, picking the best options for our systems. I'm really proud of myself that I was the one that forced this to happen, and I look forward to continuing the work because the devil is in the details. Thank you.
Greenhouse gas emissions have had a devastating impact on our climate. Will climate action be a top priority for you once you take office? What is your plan to address or change climate GHG emissions?
I actually pride myself on being a champion of the environment, and I am also on the board of directors of the Central Coast Community Power Organization, which is formerly known as Monterey Bay Community Power. As you may know, their main goal in life is to hasten the transition from fossil fuels to CO2-free power, and we're doing that right now as I speak. I'm not only on the policy board, but I'm on the executive board. I was very pleased that I was asked to be on the executive board. And that's a board of 5 people from the larger group of 32 jurisdictions. And we help set the budget for the electrical company, and it has a budget of over $300 million a year. I'm proud of my work there, and I wish to continue it. Our city needs a climate action plan. The county also needs a county action plan, and we need to be able to, we have to see where we're at before we can figure out how we go. But I have a lot of ideas on EV charging stations, walkable cities, getting people out of their cars, walking the town, just having a really sustainable environment here in San Juan Bautista. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We're going to do one more question. What are your thoughts on the Strata Verde Initiative Measure N?
My thoughts on Strata Verde, I am for it. Let me just say, the last 5 candidates you had for District 4 supervisor pretty much ran through my list of things. There's not really much that I can add. The only thing I can really add is the school district that plant is in will be the Aroma San Juan School District. And as such, they're going to get I think it's 6.4 or 6.2 million extra tax dollars. They only have a budget of $14 million. So the chance to almost double not double their budget, but increase it by 50%. And that will mean extra schools, extra classes, extra classrooms, extra teachers. We'll be able to bring up the teacher salary to a level where the San Juan Roma School District has a similar problem to the county of San Benito, where teachers often leave after a year or two to surrounding districts in Watsonville, Gilroy, Monterey, to earn an extra $5,000 to $10,000 more for doing the same job. And so they'll have a chance to level that salary gap out and retain really good teachers. And I think that's really important. Thank you.
Thank you, John. So we're going to give you a minute to wrap up your statement. And so go ahead.
Thank you. Once again, thank you to the San Benito Business Council for putting on this important forum. And I want you to know that I've worked hard to represent our residents' interests on the city council. I am the person with the experience and knowledge of water issues that plague our city. I promise to do the best I can do to get San Juan better quality water and to get our wastewater treatment system into compliance. I'm also fighting for more parks and recreational opportunities for our citizens. A master parks plan is now in the horizon and coming online for several projects if we can just get our income stream back to normal. I've recently stopped the planned AM/PM from installing a drive-through window. I did this without even bringing it up at a city council meeting. If you want a city councilman with a plan to get more money into our coffers without large residential development, then I am your candidate. If you want someone to promote local downtown businesses without large new residential developments, then I am your candidate. If you want higher quality drinking water without fines from the EPA and State Water Board, then I am your candidate. Thank you for your time, and I'd be honored to have your vote.